So this is the bread machine that I used. It's made by West Bend, and here we have the bread selection. So you have the basic that takes 3 hours and 40 minutes. We have the rapid, which is 3 hours and 10 minutes. Whole wheat, 3 hours and 50 minutes. The dough is 1 hour and 20 minutes. We have the second selection, which is the crust color. So it depends if you want a light, medium, or dark. This button is the time delay, and that will be if you want to delay it for 6 hours, 9 hours, or 12 hours. So it depends when you want the bread to be finished. The last one is the start or the stop. So indicator will have when it's kneading, when it's rising, baking, and then if you want to keep it warm. So it's really just a basic bread maker, and it works really fine with me. Back to my kitchen, here are the ingredients that we'll need for the cinnamon raisin bread. So first we have the butter, salted butter. This bar is actually 8 tablespoons, so we need only half of this. We need 3/4 cups of raisins. You need powdered milk, 1.5 tablespoons of powdered milk. Brown sugar, pressed or packed. That's this 1 teaspoon cinnamon and 1 teaspoon salt. Here we have 3 cups of flour. I like to mix it, so whether you like it just the flour or with wheat, it doesn't matter. So I combine them, and I have 1.5 cup of flour and 1.5 cup wheat flour. Okay, and here we have the active yeast, dry yeast, and I use this. You can also buy this in that says for BreadMachine, but it's so hard to find, so I tried this and it works same way. We need also the honey. I just need honey. We need 1 tablespoon of honey, and 1.25 cup of warm water. Okay, so we're gonna put those all together, and I will show you how. And the last thing that you need to put is actually the dry yeast, because you don't want to that activated before you even put all the ingredients. So now let's put all the ingredients in this container. This is the bread machine container where we're gonna cook that. And you see how it looks like. That's the one. That's the paddle that mixed it. And it's pretty simple. Okay, so first thing we need to put there is actually the wet ingredients. We put the warm water, 1.25 warm water, and then the 1 tablespoon of honey. We're going to put the dry ingredients. We need the flour. Put the brown sugar and all this, the 1.5 tablespoon of powdered, the salt, and the cinnamon. Okay, you can just put all those together. 4 tablespoons butter. So we only need half of it. We need to cut them in fine pieces. We're putting the butter at the corner of this container. So So we have 4 corners, just divided around the container, and it will there, right at the corner. Okay, so that's 4 tablespoons of butter. It's a lot of butter. Put the yeast. We need 2 teaspoons of yeast, and what you need to do is poke a hole right at the middle. Especially if you are leaving the bread maker overnight and you're timing it, you need to poke a hole there and put the yeast in that hole. 1 and 2. Okay, so let's bring this to the bread maker. And also the raisins. Raisins will go last. That is, your bread machine will tell you when to put the fruits. So back to our bread machine, we're gonna put this thing here and make sure that it is tight. Okay, we're gonna let the raisin wait. We're gonna set this to whole wheat because we have wheat there. Okay, there's the wheat. I want it medium, and we're not timing it at this time. I want it cooked now, so all I do is just press start. Okay, you can see that it's gonna be running. See, it's mixing it already. So we'll just cover that and wait for the signal. The machine will signal when to put your raisins. So it's a probably 30 an hour. Okay, our bread is done. As you can see, it turns green. So if you just want to keep it warm, you can do that, or just unplug it. Here's our bread. Very nice. So be careful, that's hot. So all you do is just take the thing out there and squeeze this there and pull it out there. So that's already baked. So here's our cinnamon raisin bread. So we'll cool it down on this rack, and once it's cooled, you can now slice it. It's still warm. I just want to show you how it looks like inside. So this one is really like it. See how soft it is? It's beautiful. Really nice. Well-baked cake, and it's soft. At this moment that it's still warm, this is the best time to heat it, and just put butter on it. It's very good.